Calls for tighter gun laws in Maine have been getting louder since the mass shooting in Lewiston, but so has the debate about whether new laws would be fair to law-abiding gun owners. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Brian Yacono. State lawmakers are considering a red flag law, but there's considerable pushback to that idea. News Center Maine's Caroline LaCour spoke with people on both sides of that argument at a hearing held today. She joins us live from Augusta with the latest. So, Caroline, what can you tell us about today?
Hey, good evening, Brian and Amanda. Lawmakers on the Judiciary Committee heard emotional testimony from hundreds of Mainers, both for and against the idea of implementing a red flag law, including those affected personally by gun violence. They were able to bring their perspectives to the table today.
My nature is to stay positive, but the reality is that I am compromised for life.
That is State Representative Vicky Dudera speaking, but those aren't her words. Dudera is telling the story of Jennifer Zanka, who witnessed the mass shooting firsthand from inside Schmangy's Bar and Grill back in October.
Since the shooting, I've started looking into gun safety laws, researching statistics about what works to keep the public the safest. I understand it's a loaded topic and my friends have different opinions, but this is where I stand.
Since that night, Zanka has come to support red flag laws, now testifying in support of a bill that would put such a law in place here in Maine. If passed, it would allow family members to go before a judge and ask that guns be taken away from someone they suspect poses a threat to themselves or others.
Family are the people who are most likely to witness these warning signs.
With just days before the end of the legislative session, those in favor of the bill, including members of the Maine Gun Safety Coalition, say they plan to make their support visible to lawmakers in Augusta every day this week.
We were hoping that there would be amendments to the yellow flag law that would strengthen it in the way that we feel is necessary, and that didn't happen.
Governor Mills started the session with a bill to strengthen the state's current yellow flag law, which requires law enforcement intervention to take someone's guns away. But some argue that doesn't go far enough.
I elected you, and I pay your salary.
Those in opposition are citing the Constitution's Second and Fourth Amendments, saying a red flag law could step on the rights of gun owners in Maine.
And heartfelt concerns do not substantiate a warrant to intrude into my personal space.
Now, those in opposition that spoke at today's public hearing also brought up concerns of the potential of misusing the bill if it does go into law. Live in Augusta, Caroline LaCour, News Center Maine.
Caroline, our thanks to you. Also,